Good evening, I'm Richard Dickens, and for tonight's assignment, we are supposed to have a persuasive speech, 8 to 10 minutes long, and I decided to do mine on Donald J. Trump. With everything that's been going on lately, pretty much since his announcement that he's going to be running for president, and then his winning back in November of the presidential election, and then just recently his inauguration on January 20th, there's been a lot of chaos and just craziness going on. So I thought I would kind of shine a little bit of facts on him and some of the accomplishments that he's done so far as president, and just kind of a little bit of my opinion of the whole thing that's been going on. Donald J. Trump, he is currently our 45th president. He's 70 years old, born June 14th, 1946. He is 6'3". He's approximately worth $3.4 billion, has had 3 wives, currently still married to the last one, has 5 kids, and what was the other one here? Has attended 3 college and or universities. He has written 15 books. That's just by him, not any that are co-authored and stuff. I didn't include any of those. And some of the accomplishments that he's done since he's gotten into office would be the backing out of TPP, which is the Trans-Pacific Partnership. And TPP consists of, basically in a nutshell, 12 countries or so that border the Pacific Ocean, and it was to encourage trade, exchange, and just money and economics and stuff like that to promote the countries, to boost them up and stuff like that, and kind of help them out. But didn't really seem like a good idea to Donald Trump, so he backed out of that. The United States are no longer part of that partnership. Another thing that he has done was put a freeze on all federal hiring, with the exclusion of the United States military and first responders, which includes police officers, firefighters, and EMT. And then another thing that he reinstated the Mexico City policy. Mexico City policy was basically, or is basically, the discontinuation of government funding towards foreign countries to encourage, promote, or to pay for abortions. And I'm not currently on all these whole policies and ideals and stuff, but just my idea on it is to take that money back instead of promoting the killing of children, and to redirect it back towards the United States, not necessarily towards United States abortions, but just to the United States in general. And the hiring part, the whole freeze, I'm thinking, this is just an idea, is to basically stop mass hiring for the federal agencies and to kind of start weeding out the ones that just aren't hacking it or just there for a paycheck, and to focus more of the money and funding that they would be putting towards those new bodies that they could be hiring towards these that they are still continuing to hire, for the example, the military and first responders. I believe those two deserve more pay. I mean, I am currently a veteran of the United States Air Force. I did 8.5 years, and military members don't get paid squat unless you're a higher ranking individual, such as an officer, or have been in for multiple years. For cops, they don't get jack. Firefighters, nada. They rush into they run towards burning buildings. And first responders like ambulance and EMTs and stuff like that, they go into situations, car wrecks, or they follow the fire trucks in case there's a fire, stuff like that. But I mean, they also have to go to shootings and stuff, or they have to deal with mentally unstable people who could lash out or hurt them, or people who are on controlled substances who could bite, bleed, who possibly has a blood-borne pathogen disease and stuff like that. They put their lives in danger too. So I think kind of encouraging more hiring of these brave individuals, to keep hiring them and kind of boost up the economy and the employment, that sounds like a great idea. I think some of the other things that are good that are going on. I mean, you get these feminists that went on just recently after the inauguration who are saying my body, my choice, and all those other things. My personal view, I don't think abortion is a great idea. I mean, you're basically killing a life. There's some states and some areas where if a mother is killed while still pregnant, that's 2 deaths that you get charged for murder. But whenever you go to do an abortion, it's considered a fetus, and it's not really a person, which is kind of ridiculous. But I'm not completely against abortion, because yes, there are some circumstances that I believe abortion should be used. But I'm not completely for it. And from just my perspective, yes, if you can't tell already, I am a conservative. I think the whole thing was just a sham to have liberals, basically little crybabies, to throw their temper tantrum yet one more time, if not just again, and to be followed up by more. They were crying that they're going to have rights taken away, or they don't have any rights at all. There are countries right now where women are thought of as second-grade citizens, or not citizens at all, or human beings. They are just property to men. Some places, women can't go out without a male escort, or their husband allowing them or guiding them outside the home to do whatever they need to do. They don't have a voice. They can't work. They can't go to schools. They don't get the pay that you would receive if you were here in the States. And I think they just, in my point of view, kind of seem, what a lot of people are saying, elitist or privileged. They think they deserve more and they want more now, and they're afraid that they're going to lose all their little rights because Donald J. Trump is in. Donald J. Trump has hired so many females as executives. His campaign manager was female. So I don't see why anyone's really crying about it. With Hillary Clinton, yeah, she's a year or a few months younger than Donald J. Trump. She has written 6 books. She has attended 2 colleges, has 1 kid, Chelsea, and has had 1 husband, or still has 1 husband, Bill Clinton, as we know. And it was kind of hard to find a set net worth for her, because some places were saying 11 million, other places were saying 53 million. It's kind of hard to say. Plus, she claimed that she was dead broke when she left the White House with Bill, and they've just kind of accumulated millions of dollars over the years by doing speeches and stuff and writing books. And she was for TPP, wasn't for TPP. She kind of flip-flopped around, and as you can tell, she has lost. So she's not the president. But I think with her, things just wouldn't have been as great as some of these Democrats and liberals think she would have done. My personal view, Benghazi, look at that. She has blood on her hands. Donald Trump, not so much. He doesn't have murders underneath his belt. Yeah, she didn't answer the phone or whatever she claimed with YouTube and stuff like that, but individuals, U.S. citizens, died over in Benghazi. Donald Trump, you don't have any blood on your hands. Yeah, he may have a couple lawsuits or bankruptcies and loss of money and stuff like that, but he never let anyone die underneath his watch. He is not a politician. He is a businessman, which I kind of think the United States needs to be ran as a business right now, the way everything is done and is right now. Unemployment sucks. Minimum wage sucks. Just, I don't feel that the wages right now are meeting what the cost of living is in anywhere around here in the United States. In 2007, when I lived in Denver, Colorado, which is a very high cost of living up there because you're so close to the mountains and you get the view and all the other great stuff like that, I was paying for a 1-bedroom apartment $900 a month. In Grand Forks, I was paying that exact same amount for a 2-bedroom, but it was in a crappy low-end neighborhood and was ridiculous. For going into a better neighborhood, you'd be paying almost double that. And I believe that the states need someone who's going to fight and give the United States people a voice. And that's what it seems like this guy's going to do. You guys everyone just needs to calm down, take a deep breath, and just give him a chance. That's all. If things aren't great after these 4 years, you know what? Vote for somebody else. If he does great, awesome. Elect him for another 4 years. That's all I got to say. That's what I got to conclude for this speech. I hope you have a great day. Bye.